Hi everybody, it's James at Cryptoconsh, and it's time for the cheeky Cryptoconsh Cosmos Catch-Up number 6. Alright then, so today we're going to look at some of the all-time lows. Is it really a buying opportunity, or is it going to get lower? The Atom interchain security update and what it means. The dreaded OSMO Thirdening. Could it get much worse? Evmos or Evmos, however way you want to say it, finally being live, and actual staking rewards coming through. And finally, the WYND DAO Airdrop. Detail, snapshot, and all that good stuff. So let's get bloody into it. Alright then, looking at the week in action, it appears that Cerberus has hit the top spot with a 173% increase in value. What a shocker. I can't even conceptualize how to analyze the fundamental principles between random buying of meme coins on the Cosmos. What causes people to buy these tokens is a mixture of confidence, banter, speculation, random boredom, and maybe a few dollars in loose change. Moving forward down the list, we can see Sentinels on the up a little bit, finally, offering VPNs for the masses. Let's see if they can turn this bloody car around. Moving down, Kronos has gone up 4.6%. Personally, I'm long on Kronos. Their advertising is absolutely exceptional. They are practical with the reduction in rewards, and they are consistently bringing new users on board. I do not foresee a lunar event with them. Moving down on the list, it seems everything else is going through a bit of heat. Evmos we'll talk about in a moment. Stargaze is remaining relatively stable now they've proved their platform works and it's actually functional. I've had quite a lot of enjoyment buying and selling on there. Osmosis we'll talk about in a moment. And looking at Secret and Juno, they are certainly getting some heat, where the Secret rank has now flipped Juno. And seeing these prices recently, I decided to top up on Secret, Juno, and Comdex recently. All of them are staked. I see potential in all three of these assets. And while people are avoidant during bear markets, the raw truth is these are the times to get in if you actually believe in the project. I'm not suggesting you invest in them. You do your own research, you do whatever you want, and it's completely up to you. Speaking of research, there is a great post by Jeton77 on Reddit, and I'll put the link down below, where there's an overview of all IBC chains on the Cosmos. And it's completely readable and understandable for the average person. Not to mention, and this is very important, you always follow where the developers go. Cosmos has had a 70% growth in developers in 2021, meaning the chain is set to expand, meaning this is where key personnel are going, meaning we ain't seen nothing yet. Let's watch this space. Now, the interchain security upgrade. Big Daddy Atom is about to change the bloody game. So interchain security is looking at coming to the Cosmos. So what we're looking at here is a massive increase in use case for the Atom token, which has been getting a lot of flack recently for not having a real use case. While I disagree with that, there are some good points on both sides. Now the concept is, when a new token comes on the consumer chain, because of the initial investment amount, they are at risk to more attacks. However, the Atom token, with billions of dollars in value locked, will be able to use some of that value to secure the new chains on the Cosmos. And ultimately, this will align incentives between projects and the Cosmos Hub. Something I feel very positive about, as Atom is inflationary, and this might be the stimulation needed to increase demand and therefore increase the value of Atom. Like I said, big boy Atom's back in town bringing business to the builders. So let's see how it does. So next up on the list is the Osmosis Thirdening. As we can see, it has been on a massive decline recently. This is mostly due to what happened with Luna, spreading across the entire Cosmos, a war, skyrocketing food prices, general economic decline, etc, etc. We're also seeing a decline in volume as it appears people are getting out of the crypto game. I have personally seen my Osmosis assets drop considerably, and there are questions as to whether they can maintain their competitive streak on the Cosmos. I personally feel they have an excellent front end. They are super fast and it's incredibly cheap to operate on, and I'm still quite positive about it, even though I've lost a lot of my pennies invested in this. With the Thirdening, you guessed it, the Osmosis rewards are going to be cut by a third. This would have certainly contributed to people pulling out of the system, looking for them delicious, juicy, peachy gains elsewhere. So the maximum supply of Osmo is going to be 1 billion set over a course of 10 years. And as you can see, each year, the distribution of new Osmo is reduced by a third up until the final point. And the first year will be ending June the 19th, 2022. So like I said, this has definitely caused a lot of liquidity to leave, and probably will continue to do so. I've already lost so much that I'm going to keep my money in anyway, as I think the platform has value, it's very useful, it's very quick, it's very efficient, the user interface is beautiful as you can see, and I believe it has a lot of potential. But as for me buying assets, I'm still buying up the three that I mentioned, because for me they have the most potential long term. Alright, moving forward, you can actually now receive your rewards from Evmos, finally. And also if you look here, there is a compound feature. I just activated the auto compound, so now my rewards are just being restaked immediately every day. I don't need to worry about it. So I'm not really going to do anything with my Evmos at the moment, given that the inflation rate is incredibly high. Just look at that staking APR. So little of the tokens are bonded that the staking APR is ridiculous. So I'll keep it in there, see what happens. Hopefully in the future, it'll allow me to upgrade from a McDonald's burger to a Five Guys. Again, let's watch this space. Next, we have a new airdrop on the scene, the WYND airdrop. You are now able to check your tokens at airdrop.wyndao.com, and the airdrop is going to start in less than a day. There were 2 snapshots. The first was the 5th of May for Osmo and Region, and the second, I always hate this because you never know if it's the American version or the British version. I'm assuming it's the British one because it's more bloody logical. Day, month, time. So we're going to say the 6th of May 2022, although I could be and probably am wrong. They decided to give the rewards not to the top 1% or to those directly at the bottom with minimal amounts. Those that only sent 1 transaction to stake will be highly punished based on this airdrop. Very interesting. The airdrop represents 65% of the total tokens, which is massive. There'll also be an auto compounder for when you want to stake, and this is considered to be a charity looking to regenerate the environment. Again, if you want more information on this, I'll put it down below. And that's it from me for the weekly Cosmos catch-up. These are dark times in the bear market, we all know. Keep your head up, stay strong, keep mining that fiat and diversifying your portfolio. We'll get through this. We'll be all right. In my mind, good tech always wins out. All right, that's it from me. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you again.